All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are we all doing? How are we all feeling? NFL season is finally here. I can't lie, I'm super excited. I've been playing this Madden non-stop. Then 2K came out today. I could go on a whole 5-minute rant about Shea, but I'm just not going to do it. We'll save that for another time. Now, I have some NFL predictions to get into. But before we get into that, I also have a few NFL plays for week 1. Here are my 2 plays. The first one for me is kind of a no-brainer. But if you want to go look at the numbers, Lamar is favorited to go under. And Kelsey's favorited to go over. To me, you could not look at any numbers and that would be pretty obvious. Taylor Swift is probably going to be there for game 1. It's going to be a whole thing. There's no way Travis Kelce doesn't get the yards. I think they're going to make it tough on Lamar week 1. Now, for the second game, if you actually look at the numbers, Jordan Love is pretty favorited to get 1.5 to get 2 touchdowns. I like that. I agree with that. Jordan Love should get those 2 touchdowns. A lot of people had the Packers going a little bit farther than I had them going. And then for this one, I took the pass completions. You could also take the pass attempts if you want. Underdog has a special that goes live tomorrow where they're going to give a 30% increase in payout. So I would probably wait until tomorrow to put these picks in. But if you want to put them in now before everything changes, you can. But tomorrow, they're going to have a 30% boost token. So you might as well put it in tomorrow. And I'll be back with my official Caleb Williams special play and then all of my other plays for week 1 in the next video. But for right now, I just wanted to get that out the way so you guys can lock that in for the first 2 games. Now, let's get into my predictions. What do we want to do first? I guess we should just do Super Bowl favorites first. Super Bowl favorites, I have the 49ers, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. And if you ask me, honestly, I'm a little biased, but I think the Bengals are a favorite. The Bengals are my favorite to win the Super Bowl. I understand that Jamar Chase still isn't signed yet. He said he's not playing. Hopefully they can get him signed today or tomorrow. They got to get this deal done. They got to get Jamar Chase on the field. But bar injuries, like if injuries don't slow the Bengals down, I think that the Bengals could win the Super Bowl. And they're my favorite to win the Super Bowl. In fact, this dude made it. Here it is. Now, I don't know if I agree with the Jets being number 2, but I agree with all of the teams that he picked for the most part. I don't know about the Falcons. And the Bucks are a little confusing to me, but for the most part, I agree with whoever this Albert Breer guy is, what he came up with. I like the Bengals going all the way. Now, my sleeper teams, I have 3 sleeper teams. I have the Jets, the Lions, and the Texans. I'm not 100% sure how good those teams are going to be, but I think that those teams could be one of the teams that comes out of the wild card or something like that. That's a problem. I don't know if the Jets are going to be number 2. This guy thinks the Jets are going to be amazing, but I do think that the Jets are going to be really good because the Jets defense is absolutely insane. Like I said, bar no injuries, I do have the Jets getting into the playoffs, and they're one of those sneaky teams that you don't want to face. I think that honestly the Lions have the offensive player of the year. And I don't know if he'll win. In fact, I don't think he'll win offensive player of the year, but I think that Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be offensive player of the year. In my opinion, he's probably going to be the most unguardable receiver going into next year. I know Tyreek and Justin are back, but I feel like he does not get enough credit. Like, he is absolutely disgusting. If Tyreek doesn't get injured, I could see Tyreek also being offensive player of the year. And then obviously the Texans were good last year. They added Stephon Diggs, who's slower but still good. So yeah, I'm not sure what those teams are going to do, but I think they'll be pretty good. Now, as far as my chokers, I have the Ravens as a choker. Okay, I've been rooting for the Ravens nonstop for the last 2 years. I'm done rooting for them niggas. They have to show me something else. I have the Ravens as a choker. I have the Cowboys as a choker. I have the 49ers as one of my Super Bowl favorites. And I also have them as a choker because they somehow choke it every single year, even though they should be in the Super Bowl every single year. And then I have the new Bills team. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. How old is Von Miller? Is he like 50 or something? I don't know about the wide receiver core. The Bills, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I will get a chance to go see them. We'll get to that. But yeah, I'm not sure. So those are my stinker teams. Now, let's get into Rookie of the Year. I think Rookie of the Year is a 2-man race. Really, it's a 1-man race. Caleb Williams is Rookie of the Year. Caleb Williams is winning Rookie of the Year. Marvin Harrison, I think, could make it interesting as a second runner-up. I think that Brock Bowers is going to have a great year. I think that Joe Alt is going to have a great year. I think that Malik Neighbors is going to have a great year. But I mean, you know, I think that Jaden Daniels is going to be pretty good, but the Commanders are going to suck. Like, the Commanders are so bad that it's not going to matter. But, like, yeah, I think it's got to go Caleb. It's got to go Caleb for me, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now, I have constructed what I think the Bears' record is going to be and what I think the Bengals' record is going to be, since those are my 2 favorites. Let's put the Bears' schedule on the screen. I think that the Bears will beat Tennessee. I'll be there. I think Houston's tough. I think they can beat the Colts. Colts quarterback's iffy. The Rams is tough, but if they win that on the road, that'd be huge. The Panthers are the worst team in the league, in my opinion. Jaguars are tough. Bye comes early. Commanders suck. 49ers, impossible. Patriots, I think the Patriots are going to be pretty bad this year as well. Packers at home, I think we come in there with the energy, we get it done. Vikings at home, oof, that's going to be tough, but I think we can get it done. But who's the Vikings quarterback? We don't know. Lions, I think that's a loss. I think we lose both games to the Lions. I think we lose both games to the Lions, and the Lions might even be the team that bounces. I don't think we get past the Lions. We're not ready to beat the Lions. But I think we can beat one of the games. We can beat the Packers once. We can beat the Cardinals. We can beat the Seahawks. Ladies and gentlemen, that comes out to 10-7. 10-7. I feel pretty good about that. Maybe 9, maybe 11, but okay, probably not 11. I got 10-7. Now, let's do the Bengals. The Bengals, I feel like, could win a little bit more. Patriots, easy. I think they win Chiefs game 2. I really want to go to that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to that, but goddamn, that sounds like a crazy game. Joe Burrow's never lost to Patrick Mahomes. That's a huge game. If they can win that game, I think they win the next 5 or 6. If they win that game, I think they win the next 5 or 6. So I got them winning. Chiefs, beat the Chiefs. Commanders, win. Panthers, win. Ravens, win. Giants, win. Browns, it gets tough. Eagles, it gets tough. Raiders, I think we got it. Ravens will win one. Chargers is, I think this is one they could win. I think we could beat the Chargers. I think the Chargers could get beat. I think this is easy. We could beat the Cowboys too. And then I think they pretty much went out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have them getting 12, but they could get more. They could get 13. I could see them getting 13. Yeah, I see a few games that they could possibly win, but I have them getting 12. And then the worst teams in the league, I have the Panthers, the Broncos, and the Commanders are absolutely horrible. Terrible. The Patriots are bad too. There's a lot of bad teams, but those are the ones that stick out. Panthers are probably the worst team. Panthers are like the White Sox. Like I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where it starts with them. It just I have Leah Latu or whatever his name is. I have him winning Defensive Player of the Year. And I think that Zach Taylor wins Coach of the Year. Aaron Rodgers could win Most Improved or Comeback, whatever it's called. And then maybe Parsons gets Defensive. I'm not sure about Defensive Player of the Year. But that's what I got. So you guys can leave your comments below. I don't want to make this video too long. It's supposed to be quick. Those are my predictions, but please leave all of your comments below. I mean, I guess I could have did a bracket, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Like, I don't have the Rams as a contender. The Eagles got to show me that they still got it. The Buccaneers at 3, huh? Yeah, like I'm not. For me, it's Chiefs, 49ers, Bengals, Ravens. Like it's not really that much in it. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'm out of here. Go play my picks. Go play my picks. Go use my sign-up code, promo code Clark. Promo code Clark. Like I said, I'll be back with my official Caleb Williams play, which is live on Underdog right now, and they got the 30% boost token going live tomorrow. So you probably want to put him in tomorrow. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'm out of here. Leave all your comments below. I love y'all. Gang, gang. Let's get it. NBA season. I mean, NFL season. What am I talking about? NFL season is here. Let's get it. Now, I'm hopping back on that 2K. Back on that 2K.